Okay, so we're back in the workshop after Hillhead. What a really good day we had yesterday. To be fair, loads of new contacts. Met loads of my social family, should we say, off YouTube and Instagram. And lots of followers and subscribers. All came over wanting to take pictures and meet me and stuff. So I found that a little bit overwhelming, but it was a good day overall. Now then, the boys are in. 28 Fab, Pro World Cal, and we've got a little Sam Critch. Now then, Sam, whilst we were here yesterday, did your weld test, yeah?
Yeah.
So just tell us what you did. Pipe to plate?
Pipe to plate, root weld, and just like plate where you've got a plate set up on top, and then it's got like three welds in total.
So you done pipe to plate, butt weld and fillet weld?
Yeah.
Yeah? On what thickness, 12mm?
I think it was 12mm.
12mm, yeah. So whilst the other lads were getting corded yesterday, we thought we'd bang Sam in just to see if he passes his test. The instructor seems to think he will, so that's brilliant if he does. Anybody that knows about structural steelwork, anybody that welds on structural steelwork that's calced needs to be corded. All right. It's a little bit different on the plant side, but on structural steel there's procedures in place that we need to stick to. Yeah. Sam, I'm going to send you out on site today to Blackpool.
Yeah.
It's your first job, yeah.
Good.
Our Dan's short men, so Sam's going to go give them a lift on site. 28 and Cal are going to put this together. Also last night I received an order for an inspection pit over at Blackpool area. So that is a 13-metre pit. It will have like PFC channels in the top. It will have a step. It will have an oil catch tank tray. Basically the same as what I made at Hurt Plant. So got the order last night, got the deposit last night. So today I will go for a meeting and order all the steel. That's how I do operate. Anybody that wants a job doing through us, any materials involved are paid up front, like cash, no problem. Paid for all the materials up front. And anything that leaves the workshop will be paid before it leaves the workshop. Now then, if you can stick to them rules, you're doing well. All right. So how long that will last, I don't know, but I'm going to dig my heels in, and that's it. If you want us to work for you, and I'm only telling people this because there's a lot of people watching this now who want to start a new company, and this is one good way of starting a new company for cash flow. Cash flow is key, and that's what we're going to do moving forward. So, yeah, let's crack on with this, and we'll see where it is later on in the day. So I'm just designing the inspection pit. Going to be one of our jobs running through the workshop. I'll show you where I'm up to with it. So it's going to be 13 metres long. That's my brother that's just come in there. I did some.
Alright, you on me?
I'm just designing this pit here now, so you might be able to shed a bit of light on it. Right, so I'm thinking checker plate, yeah, 185 long, but these here are gusset plates here. That there is like a gusset.
Like a rib?
Yeah. So all the way down pit you'll get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, every like 1500 or something. So it's going to be 13 metres long. With 14 metres high. We'll have a 150 by 75 PFC C-section there for the pit jack to run in, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to basically do a little opening for that for the pit jack to sit in, right?
Right, like some notches in top.
Yeah, they're just some little concrete ties, right?
You could have some holes in them, couldn't you? Run some rebar down them.
Well, we could do, but we could also fasten some rebar to the sides of that for the concrete, because the concrete's going to be opened up to each side.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
That box section there, what I'm thinking is, because we're going to want a light on it, yeah? Or a light there, or a light, well, be a light here or a light there. I'm going to go and speak to the customer today, yeah?
Yeah.
But that box section, you can run all your wires and your rail feed down. Yeah, so it keeps so there's no trunking with inside the pit. Blank the ends off, and then put holes in, put a hole in the side, and put a hole in the side, and then you can run your wires all the way down. And you know, you're going to have 110, 240, and probably air coming out within the pit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and see the customer today and just see if he wants to go with that design. I think that's quite a good design. That's very similar to the one I did at Hurt Plant. That. Do you know what I mean?
Did you put these ribs on it?
Yeah, put them on it. Yeah. So just get them profiled. Just get them profiled to that shape. Do you know what I mean? Bang them on sides. I can get them folded in 6.5 metres. So the sheet will start there. It'll crank at 90 degrees, go down to 45, down at 45, out at 45, like down at 45, and then in at 90. So that makes it easy for your checker plate floor to sit on the floor, and then just fully weld it up, put a foot bit of bracing in it, fully weld it up, and away we go. And away we go. So that is the plan. That is how I used to basically design stuff years ago. So if I go to the customer with that now and get him to okay that, make sure he's happy with everything there. We'll also put an oil catch tank halfway down the pit, so your oil catch tank will step within the pit, so you're not trying to walk past it every time you're walking down the pit. So when you drop the oil out of a truck or a diff or whatever, it goes into a catch tank, and then you can move that out of the way and push it to the side. Pretty straightforward job, really. I'm pretty sure Marshalls will be able to bend me them sheets. So then you've only got 2 welds.
What thickness is it?
I'll do it 5-6 milli.
Yeah, we'll do it, won't it?
Yeah, 5-6 milli with them ribs in, 6 milli checker plate floor. Brace the floor up as well, because you also want to leave a gap. You want to leave like a 200 mil gap, 300 mil gap all the way around the pit. I'll weld or bolt a box section across the top of the PFC, bolt it down to the floor. Otherwise, once you put the concrete in, the pit will start to float. So basically it needs to be bolted down to the existing floor, or put some weight on top of it to stop it lifting up. Do you know what I mean? So I'll have a drive over to the customer shortly, and I'll show you where it's going. Alright, but that's the gist of it when it comes to the drawing side. So I've just arrived at Archway Travel Haulage to see these men about the inspection pit, and here is Sam, the owner.
How we doing?
How you doing, pal?
Not
Alright.
bad.
So how did you hear about us, men?
You're a YouTube star, Baz.
YouTube star.
Instagram, everyone knows WELDERFABBER.
But what I'm thinking about, that band there, that band looks very familiar to me.
Yeah, it will do. It's Jack and Miller's old van.
That's Jack's old van, is it?
Yeah. It's a good van, is that. It's come from a good home.
That has come from a good
Very
home.
good home.
That'll be well maintained, and you'll never have any issues with that, will
Not
you?
a chance, not without from Jack.
So you're after an inspection pit,
Yes, we sure are.
13 metres long.
Yep. So as our, obviously as we grow and get bigger, we use lifters at the moment, but it's just getting to the stage where they're not practical for the amount of vehicles that we're looking after.
So is it each one of these bays got a lifter in it?
Each one of these bays has got a set of someone's lifters in. Obviously the end bay doesn't, because it's a bit narrower, so that's where the thinking was getting a pit built.
How many
pit.
vehicles are you working on? Or own?
The vehicles we work on, we look after probably getting up to about 100 now.
100?
Yeah,
Right.
so it's a fair. We've got 5 lads at workshop, 3 apprentices, body man. So.
And are these your buses?
Yeah, with a fleet of 25 coaches and buses. We do schools and private hires and stuff like that.
Trucks as well?
Trucks as well, yeah. I must be mad. We have 9 wagons running on a couple of different jobs. So that's
Busy
one of
man.
the oldest ones in fleet, is that? But
Busy man.
yeah.
And you've seen
Never ending.
you found us off social media?
Basically, yeah. Well, obviously, I've watched what you've done for Jack. Me and Jack are good mates. So.
Did you see the one that I made at Hertz, the pit?
Yeah. I've seen bits of stuff you've done there, but ultimately you're an engineer, Baz. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you want somebody to fab something up, you're the man. You can buy them cheaper. We all know you can buy a pit cheaper, but you're not buying. I want to buy quality. You know what I mean. I want to know where it's come from.
Pay for experience as well.
Pay for
at the end of the
experience,
day.
you sure do.
So let's just take a look at where the pit's going.
Yep.
Going in this end bay here, is it?
Yeah. So obviously we extended the workshop last year. put these 5 bays in the side instead of working in the end. Obviously this bay with the doors being there, it's a bit of a narrow bay, you struggle with the lifters. So hence why we're going to put the pit in the floor, then we don't have to lift the vehicles. We'll have the brake tester set down here.
So the brake testers are going to be where this little skip is here, is it? Yeah.
Basically it's going to be, ultimately it's going to be an MOT pit without being approved MOT pit, so we know then when our vehicles go for MOT, they've pretty much been over an MOT pit.
So it's just a prep pit.
Prep pit, it'll have headlamp payment at the end. Obviously there's a fair bit of tidying up to do after the apprentices missed out this morning, but
I'm pretty sure once you start digging this concrete out, and all the rest of it, you'll make it spot on.
Oh, it'll be fantastic. It'll make our life 10 times easier. Especially for maintaining stuff, because ultimately that's what it's all about. We're here to do the job properly. We're here to do the job to the best of our abilities, really, and it's what we need.
So I've just shown him that bit of a sketch that I drew before I came here that you guys have seen, and he wants it a little bit. You want it a little bit deeper, don't you?
Well, I'm tall. A lot of my lads are tall, and some of these with the buses, because the buses are low floor, you end up cracking your head, and we don't want to be doing that.
So we'll do it an extra 200 mil. We'll sink it in the ground an extra 200 mil. Oil catch tank halfway down. We want a set of stairs on one end and a ladder at the opposite end. Yeah. So pretty straightforward stuff for us to build. And when do you want to pick it up?
Yeah, we'll collect it. Obviously, we'll send one at Arctics for it. We'll bring it here, and then we'll set it into floor, do all groundworks and everything, and just need a good man to build it first.
The little workshop you got here.
It's all right. Yeah, it does what we want. It's probably not big enough now, but can you ever have a workshop that's big enough, really?
Well, I'm already outgoing ours already.
Exactly,
I've only been in it 2 months.
Yeah, I could put another 10 bays on end. And I need 10 more lads.
But I've been there, done it. I worn the t-shirt. I went and got an extra workshop. Do you know what I mean? I made a bit of a mistake, if I'm being honest, all them years ago.
Life experience, innit?
Yeah. So I'll live and learn. I'll never do it again. So we'll stay small. Keep it controlled.
You're not doing so bad to start with, are you, really? Let's face it.
Keep watching everything.
I watch what you do, obviously.
It's nice to meet my subscribers. It's like yesterday going there, I met loads of people, brilliant people, do you know what I mean, who all follow us and support us. So appreciate it, appreciate the work.
It's good stuff, it's interesting.
I'm actually going to go over to Marshall Truck Bodies now, because them guys are going to bend the pit for me, the material, because they can bend at 6.5 metres. So basically we can do 4 bends, and and that's it, done. We'll just weld them together. All right, bud.
Excellent.
Nice one.
Good job, that.
I'll keep you updated. If you watch my Instagram stories, you'll see it being built.
Fantastic.
All right, buddy.
Look forward to it.
Sound. So I just had a good meeting with Rob about bending the sides up for the pit. Not a problem at all. So they can bend them at like 6.5 metres. So we're only going to have a couple of welds. But I've just noticed this on one of his tippers. They've got a new locking mechanism for the back door that works on a hydraulic ram. And I'm going to show you how it works. Now they are optional to have a switch in there, or within the cab to open the tailgate. Well, there is one outside that we can go and view. So let's go and take a look at it. Now that is a fancy design, and this is Baron on the controls here at the back. I bet you've had something to do with this, haven't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Designing it. Look at that thing, proper thing. So that hand control there is optional. It can be fitted within the cab, but the customer on this particular truck wants it on the back end. Proper thing, that. Look how it locks in at the bottom now. Beautiful. Now the Marshalls, in my eyes, are now the best body manufacturer on the market. So if anybody is looking for a body on one of the trucks, give Rob Marshall a call, yeah? All hard ox. You don't get any better than these men. Whilst we're here, we might as well look at next body that's going through the shop. If you remember the A45s, I think they're going on, or A40s, one or other dump trucks. This is the 4th body build. Now that these have been perfected now as they've been out to work, so any defects on the previous ones will have been picked up on, and these are now perfected. There is a few people building these out there, and I think they're building them for the same company because they want them faster. The company want them as fast as possible, and obviously there's many man hours within this build. But I think Marshalls have pretty much got it perfected looking at that. Anyway, I better get back to the workshop and see how the boys are getting on with the wash ramp. Rob will get the sides pressed for the pit, hopefully within the next week or 10 days, and then we can crack on with that build. Well, just a little update on the ramp. Got about another 2 days work to do on it. We're putting all the flooring on. As you can see, we've got a much bigger gap now, a much longer gap for the truck to run down. So your guy will be stood under here with the power wash, yeah? Hopefully load it up. Just need to put a cross brace in here. And we're just about to start cutting the flooring. So we're getting there now. We've got the ramps to put together, the lead up ramps, the steps and the handrail. Yeah, so your stringers for the steps. And that's the actual ramp that we'll put some stiffeners in this, just to stop it flexing when the truck drives up it. But we have a movement order in for Wednesday, so it's going to be loaded Tuesday night. Millers are going to take it down to Coventry for us, so yeah, the lads have to push on and get it done. Monday morning, go. now we've got all the flooring tacked in. The little lead up ramps, they've got gusset plates within the underside of them, as you can see the welds there. The back side of the welds. There's our Tom. Right on. So, in my opinion, this is well over engineered, although we have had an engineer down to design as the next one basically for galvanising. Just got a Bella Blue sat on it there. So we'll have this finished today, and the steps and walkway down this side here when the truck drives on. So this really is only just built for 8-wheelers and units with trailers on. If they wanted to pull a unit on it with a trailer on it, they could do, but the gap underneath allows you to wash the full 8-wheeler. Yeah. The X3, the Kempe X3 that we've had on demo. So we're that impressed with that set that we've placed an order for 3 more off Brookside Welding Supplies, and hopefully get them in the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, because I need one. I'll need 3. We've got a couple more lads starting, yeah. So we've got the inspection pit coming in shortly. The next order that we've got. We have got some stainless. Well, this is a DTM job. Little light stainless handrails and stuff that are running through. That's the Kempe stainless set that we're using. We will eventually build our own area. We will eventually have our own area just for stainless steel. Obviously, we don't want contamination when we're doing stainless steel welding and mild steel welding in the same building. So we will have an area just for that eventually. And once this goes out today, we'll have a bit more room here, and then we're going to look at the racking that we're going to put on this wall. The new bandsaw will sit there. So it's mainly now just welding. All the frames welded. The floor needs to be welded in. And make a bit of a frame here, drop some legs down, and the stairs to come down here, all with a handrail on. Now the millers are transporting this for us. Movement order is in place for tomorrow, so we'll get it loaded tonight. 1 lift on, 1 lift off. Hopefully it goes that well, hopefully. About 9 ton in this one, about 9 ton.
What are you saying?
I'm saying how's man boy?
Tired.
It's 28 man boy now.
Alright, ready to go.
Ready to go?
Let's have it, eh?
Tired?
Yeah.
Tired?
Yeah.
So the boys worked till 7:30 last night, and just to get a little bit ahead to get it finished today, yeah. Wagon's coming in at 5 o'clock. I've got to go out and put some steel up again today, so we'll be in Cal and Tom's hands to get it finished. Alright? Alright, boys? Yeah? Down. here we are over in Bolton at a Crossman and Walsh luxury homes build. So we put that steelwork up the other day, and now we've got another steel frame similar to that to put up in this location here. And I think there's a few more steels to go on top of that little goalpost there. So I'll just have a good look through the drawings now, just make sure everything's here, although there's no numbers on the beams, which is pain, so you'll have to look through each individual drawing to find the correct drawing, correct beam, should I say. Oh, we've got a B16 on there. There's a few numbered up, if you can call them numbered up. So whenever I used to do structural steel work years ago, every single beam had a stamp on it, a number on it. So it was dead easy to find and locate and erect. Anyway, I'll go through drawings. So there we've got it now. All three big frames up and braced back. What do you think about that, Jolly boy?
Ah, fantastic. Another fantastic day with my mate Baz.
Fantastico.
Smashed it. A couple little tweaks we needed Baz and his kit for sort, but yeah.
Yeah, so we had to alter a few little bits of steel works. I mean, you get that all the time in steel work, to be fair.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? There were a few holes drilled wrong size, etc. So mag drill had to come out. We had to alter a few little brackets here and there, but something out really, weren't it?
Yeah.
Something out. But it's going to be a big house, this, isn't it?
Yeah, we make it look easy though, don't we?
Yeah. Get the size of them though. How quick will it take to get walls up on them?
Probably a couple of weeks, and then obviously scaffold, and then up to the top then.
Yeah.
Because obviously got to put the chamber on, like the pot and beam flooring and stuff like that. So you probably got to get to a certain point, a building, floor on, and then up again, next floor.
Yeah. So there'll be more steels going up further up.
Yeah.
I'll give us a shout out steelwork next time.
100%.
Alright, mate. And we've had our little sandwiches on site today. Eh?
Yeah, been
You
a
like
good.
it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, good day. Learnt a lot. So yeah.
Every day is a learning day now for you.
Yeah,
in this job.
Bit of a different day, like being houses and that. But yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah, good. Right, so we'll get back to the workshop because the wash ramp is about to be finished and loaded. You ready for that one? Alright, Joel.
Cheers, Baz.
Good mom. Good mom. So the big lift is on. We've got 9 ton to lift here now. So I'm hoping that that crane will lift it. It says it will outside, so we'll soon find out in a minute. And then we're going to back a trailer under it and load it, as you will see. We've got quite a few bits to finish off on site tomorrow, so we'll go early doors with this tomorrow. Me, Cal and Sam. And try and box it off on site tomorrow for cash. This handrail, and this is a bit of a walkway, and the steps have been made. We'll load all them separately onto the top of the ramp once we've got it onto the trailer. Proper unit and proper company. I must admit, I am a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous about the lift, and I'm a little bit nervous about getting it out the building through that doorway and the routes that we've got to take out of the mill. These men seem to think they'll do it, so they'll do it. Now we've got it jigged right and in the air, we'll get the trailer in. So we've got a rear steer, remote steer, and Jack will navigate us into the workshop. Picked it up no problem. $28. So them wheels now are in remotely steered. Who's turning them wheels, Jack? He's doing it in cab, is he? Level with back end now. Level with back end. Yeah? Carl's had a long day. So we'll just get these little bits chucked on back of the trailer now. Now it's all chained on. Does look quite impressive really, don't it? So we'll load the vans, we go Coventry 4 AM. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're watching in the world. It is actually 3:49 AM. I've just pulled up at Miller's to escort this load down to Coventry. Just waiting on Dan the man number 2. I should have said Dan the man number 1. And maybe Jack number 2. There's Bella Blue with the laser lights on. So we shall get on the road in 10 minutes time. And the main reason for getting on the road early is to miss the embargo. Anybody knows about embargo, you'll know what I'm talking about. Absolute nightmare in the UK transport, especially with wide loads and stretch loads. We're taking the Volvo. Blue. And also Callum's coming in his van. So the plan is to get down there early doors, get it lifted off with a couple of excavators and try and get it all buttoned up today. If we don't, then Callum can go back down tomorrow and finish off. But we shouldn't be far off today, as it being in one hit like this. Basically just lift on, lift off. We've got the handrail and steps to put on, walkway, drill it all down, bolt the lead up ramps down, bit of welding to finish off because we didn't quite get finished off last night. And here he is now. Then the man. Are you ready, son?
I think so, yeah. Who's agreed to this at 4? Should have gone at like 9, shouldn't we?
What time's the embargo kicking?
6.
6.
Well, 6 at Chester, half 6 at Chester, 7 o'clock everywhere else.
So will we make it?
Piss it, mate.
Yeah, keep going.
Come on, easy.
Do you reckon we can get a Starbucks on way or not?
Maybe 2.
Huh?
Maybe 2 and a bacon sandwich.
I forgot me holy. I forgot me holy, I can't believe it. I
that's
made
it.
them last night.
Park it up, lads, we're not going today.
I've left them in fridge and forgot it, haven't I?
Cancel it, mate.
Yeah.
Cancel
So,
it.
so yeah, we're going to get on the road in a minute and get ourselves down there, sonny.
Yeah, man. Just checks one way off.
So Daddy's after a defender like me, but he's actually got a Raptor.
No, nail, mate. Raptors.
Nail? Yeah. Do you not like it?
No, defender, don't look at that. Beat your own every time you get out. Yeah, defender. I said to him today, I actually tried to compromise him the other day. I said have a G-Wagon instead, but he said no.
He said no.
He said no, Baz. Can't believe it.
Listen, you're Jack's number 2. You'll get a defender. I'm telling you now. So I think Jack knows he's going to get him one, but Dad don't know he's going to get him one. But I think Jack will treat him to one. Treats him to everything else. Right, we're loaded. Let's go. All right, so we've just landed at Crown. Everything's ready for us. So the wash ramp is going to be positioned there, next to the 2 Doosan's, already hooked up, ready. And we'll get it backed in. Dad, are you ready? Yeah, let's go. And look who's here.
Hello, mate.
Look
I'm
who's
just
this.
spectating today.
Who's this man here? This is your new fit. This is your new
It is,
fit.
mate. It is. Well, it's meant to be a wash ramp, but I see that as my inspection ramp. I can drop gearboxes out of that. I can do trailer inspections, low loader inspections. That is.
You
Look
can
at
do the
it.
full hit
That is the must.
until you get your workshop that they're going to build for you.
Yeah. One day.
Yeah.
One day.
It'll happen soon enough though.
Yeah. Look at that.
Beauty, innit? So these little 225s, hopefully will pick it off. That's Captain Jack's banners for those people that don't know. I want to get it pretty much level here at this back end. Right. So we'll lift the walkway off first. That's the walkway up there. Drop that down. We've already got the ramps off and the steps. And we'll just drop it down. And the floor's a little bit uneven, so we're going to need quite a bit of packing under one side of it. As to how much, I'd say about 50 mil under each leg, but we shall see once we drop it and put a bubble on it. Look at kit they've got here, these men. Proper outfit. Okay. We're off the unit. Nice and easy. Right boys, down together, nice and steady. Hold it there. You track in a bit, mate. You track back a little bit. Hold it there. Well, we'll put it down and we'll see how much packers we need. Gonna need quite a few packers by the looks of it. Let's keep it nice and level. It's alright though, all considering. Right, now we'll work the levels out. So once again we couldn't resist. We had to get the truck on it before it's buttoned down. Now look how good that looks. Especially with that truck on it. So really this is just for washing underneath trucks, but Jack under here wants to use it as his pit.
This ain't being used for washing. No way. I'm going to ban washing on this.
You're banning washing.
This is going to be an inspection ramp.
Is that what you're gonna use it for,
absolutely, yeah. Look, we were just talking. You could put a jack under here on this beam. Jack keeps position up.
Yeah.
You need a gearbox jack. Take the box out.
Do the whole lot.
Do the whole thing.
So at the moment you're doing everything on ground, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Scratching underneath. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's part of being mobile, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You just turn up on site and get underneath it. But
So like
you can jack these up.
Yeah.
Even greasing them though. Dead
Easy, easy.
This is like Christmas.
So originally it was just being built as a wash valve. I didn't know that Jack worked here at that point until about a few days later. But this is for you, son, now.
Yeah. Well happy.
Until his workshop gets built. So Cash, he wants a workshop.
He's been saying that for 3 years, and he'll be saying for another three after that.
Right, we'll get this truck off and we'll get it bolted down, we'll get it levelled up, we'll get the handrail on, and away we go. But I'd say Callum will be coming back here tomorrow. So we're getting there now, we've got the stairs in. Got a bit of a walkway up there, we've got the posts in. Doing a bit of on-site fabrication here. We're getting most of the legs drilled down. Little Sam's on the other side there now. All these will be grouted in, like little bolt boxes made, if you will, out of timber, and then grouted. As you can see, we've got a lot of packing at the other side to keep it level. So yeah, it's moving forward nicely now. I might just send Callum back here tomorrow to finish off, but I am going to go just get some dinner for us boys. So I've heard there's a right good shop, butty shop here, so let's go and check it out. So if you're ever in New Eaton, yeah, you got to come AAA Food Hall. I'm telling you now, what a gaff. So we've just got a couple of pizzas ordered and a couple of like chicken butties, and I'll show you them in a bit. But look at the little chicken oven in the corner there. So we'll see what they're like when they come out, yeah? We might get a cake as well for our Cal.
Best. Their ice creams are the best in the need, and you can't beat them. Trust me, they make them on site, so they're 12 hours old, and they're the best. You can't beat
The
them
ice
at
creams
all.
are?
The ice creams, 10 out of 10.
Oh my
That
God.
the front pistachio is my one. Trust me on that one. and the pizzas are banging and all.
Is that my pizza there?
Not yet. No, that's my one.
That's your one? Oh, I want mine well done, yeah? So that proper pizza oven. So how long you been coming this shop?
It's only been open like how long now? A year?
Just over a year. Yeah.
Just over a year, but this is not open for it's what, last 6 months?
So I've just bumped into this mushing shop, yeah. I said, where are you from? Fullwood. Didn't you? Huh?
I'm born and bred East London, and I could tell the accent from a mile off.
That's like 5 minutes from where I live. Are you going back up there tomorrow?
No, Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah,
Saturday.
getting out there for a wedding. Pal, take care, nice
All right,
meeting
bud,
you.
nice to meet you, mate. See you in a bit. Or should we go for the ice cream? Like that mush we were just on about then. Oh, we'll have to get one of them. Proper shot.
You're not going to get a pizza than that, mate.
Look at that bad boy. And one for Cal. Making you hungry, that love. What did you say, lad? You'll not get a better pizza than
You
that.
won't get a better pizza than that, mate.
What a shop. I've never been in a shop like this. You don't get shops like this round our way.
You don't.
Do you know what I mean? It's something a little bit special, this, ain't it?
One of a kind, this bit.
One of a kind. Take it back to our Cal, see what he thinks, eh? So I've just got back to the van and then open them boxes, boys. I've treated them, yeah? Check that out! Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Are you starving?
I'm now, yeah.
Check them out as well. Look after your men, yeah? AAA food hall. Especially when you're down in Nuneaton. So they're like some kind of sandwiches that they had filled with meat and chicken. Yeah, so we're just going to try them and all. And some chips. Alright. So are we on for a late one or not?
Looking that way, innit?
Or do you want to get back? You want to get back?
I do it.
Right, if you want to get back, Cal's missing his little girl, so that's understandable. So we might finish about 5 o'clock here today, get back, and then you come back here tomorrow. Are you happy with that?
Expect it, yeah.
Yeah. But we'll get this down one next first. Alright, so we've just got to the end of our day here now. It is 4:30. We've got a 3.5 hour drive home, maybe 4 hour drive home. So it's been a long shift for us today. We're pretty much there. There's a little bit more welding to do. There's some box sections to cap and weld on. They're like the stock really. So the reason why we've not put a handrail here is so the truck can come further over. Yeah? And if you want to back a trailer on, the trailer can come a lot further over. Alright. So really, I jumped the gun a bit. I put a movement order in and I had to stick to it. Otherwise we'd have done a bit more fabbing in the workshop and it'd have been a quicker operation on site. Tomorrow Callum's going to come back with Sam to finish off. All they've got to do is drill a few more bases. Them ramps, Cal, you just got to weld some plates on, drill them down, and I want you to clean the whole thing up, de-spatter it all. I don't want any spatter on it anywhere, yeah? That's one thing that we do before things go out of the workshop, but we didn't have time last night when we were loading it. So I'll just jump in this truck now, drive it on and show you how it goes up. Cal, if you go up the top of the ramp, you can watch it coming up, yeah? Nice and easy. So them little box sections there on the floor, you see now, the wheel will come up to that once it's welded in. That will be my stop. So when I open the door, it's not going to catch that box section handrail there. So you can get out of the cab. Nice and easy. Walk down the steps. Also, Cal's got the handrail to put on here tomorrow to finish off. But look at that. What a truck. I mean, I've never seen an outfit like this, really, to be honest, with the amount of gear that they've got in the condition that it's in. You know, I mean, all the trucks are in pretty much new condition. So I'll jump in that now and back it down. Cal, obviously these need buttoning down. If they weren't, if you was to wheel spin, you could spin that off. Do you know, if they weren't bolted down. Solid. You could drive a truck up this loaded, easy. Take 45 ton. What a beautiful truck. So guys, I hope you like this chapter. I'll end it here and now down at Crown Aggregates. And please like, subscribe. Like I always say, it does help build the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one.